Ah, there you go. Thanks for letting me know. All right, guys. My name is Darren, or Dream Disturber, on all social media. I have a Louisiana-based YouTube channel where I take you to antebellum homes, historic places, and such. But on our live streams, we just meet and mingle with all of our friends from around the world. And we are doing an impromptu live stream early in the day. Yeah, 8 o'clock. We came here specifically for Lord Fish, and I've got a special treat for him if he gets here. When I used to subscribe to Rolling Stone magazine, everybody. Okay, when I was in the 90s, I was in my 20s, and I acquired a lot of old magazines from the Rolling Stones. This is part of the stack. And these are all from the early 90s, and I thought, wouldn't it be exciting and interesting if we showed you some of the covers so we could see what was going on back then. Lord Fish is our newest moderator. He loves music, so I thought it would be fun to show some of these magazines to him. Now, these dates, they're so small on here, guys, but this is the early 90s, and this was popular at the time. Twin Peaks, guys, was a famous television show, and everyone loved Twin Peaks. And these are the women that were on that show. I used to watch it every week. One of them is Sherilyn Fenn. That was a big deal. And they've got on the Rolling Stone cover. Stevie Ray Vaughan, there's a big article about him on here. So there you go. That was popular at the time, guys. It is really interesting to flow through these magazines and see all the ads, see what was popular back then. A lot of stuff they don't even sell anymore. But I don't know what to do with all these magazines, guys. I know they're probably of value. I bet there are collectors out here that would love Rolling Stone magazines. This one doesn't even have a cover, so we can't talk about this one. Sylvia, what's going on? Deuce Dale, good to see you. Gosh, I wish I could read these dates. They're just so small. How does Madonna's Dick Tracy? So Madonna made a movie with Warren Beatty. It was called Dick Tracy, and that was a big deal at the time. And this one is called April of '91, guys. A big article about Dick Tracy. That's pretty wild. He's a famous actor. Valentino, Spanish Fly, what's going on? I'm showing you guys some old Rolling Stone magazines from the early 90s. This is one from 1991. And I never threw these away. They were in my attic at my parents' house. Eventually, my sister had them. But yeah, it's so cool to see the ads. Here is one from, this is April of '91 still. Bravo. Bravo Bonnet. I don't know who that is. This is another Rolling Stone magazine. Pretty popular at the time. I don't know who this woman is. Do you guys know? It looked like her haircut was still stuck in the 80s, more so than the 90s, but there we go. Hello, Jessica. What's going on? Since we're early, I thought I had to be a little more entertaining for you guys and show you some things to keep you interested. Send me a super chat, guys, if you want to see more of the Rolling Stones covers. Why are all these from April? Did these come out every week? I thought they were a monthly magazine. By the way, look, here's one. It's all about the 70s. So in the 90s, people were fascinated with the 70s. For whatever reason, there was a point in time that whatever decade you were in, people were fascinated with the decade 20 years before that. In the 80s, they loved the 50s. In the 90s, they loved the 80s. So there we go. I'm so glad you guys are here so early. Thank you guys so much. I was worried it was just going to be me sitting here and everybody was going to be bored. It's 11:20 a.m. Where are you, Dukes? By the way, I'm in Louisiana. My name is Darren, or Dream Disturber. I have a Louisiana-based YouTube channel where I take you on Louisiana antebellum homes, haunted places, Louisiana festivals. On my YouTube channel, though, I on the live streams, we just meet and mingle with all of our friends from around the world. It's usually later. These magazines, guys, they smell like they've been in an attic, by the way. Gosh, it's... Dreamhawks is Emily. Okay. It's always so confusing when you guys change your channels. Thanks. You know, I know these are of value. I never threw them away. I bet there's collectors who, you know, they're not in the best shape, but they're in good shape. And I bet I could sell these magazines on eBay. You know, because people are interested in history. Wow, here's a good one. This one is from the 90s. It's celebrating 50 years of rock. And that's kind of cool. It's so interesting, even to see the ads. You know why I quit reading magazines? Because the writings were so small. They were so tiny. Look, this is an ad. There used to be a store in the mall. It was called Merry Go Round. And they sold hip clothing. I guess this is how people dressed in the 90s. It doesn't look that different than the way people dress now. That's how they dress in Walmart now when I go get my stuff. Some of these magazines are falling apart, by the way. But some of them aren't. I do read Vogue, but these are, in case you came in late, I'm showing you the Rolling Stones magazines. I have a collection of Rolling Stone magazines from the early 90s. These were mine. I subscribed to this back in the day. They ended up in my parents' attic. And after my parents passed away, when we were cleaning up their house, we found all these old magazines. And I was going to throw them away, but my sister said to keep them. So she kept them in her attic. But when she moved from her house to my house, her house to Cincinnati, she didn't want them anymore, so she gave them to me. And I just have them in my office. This room isn't my office, by the way. It's where we do our live streams. But, you know, here you go. 20 subs, Vox. Congratulations. Good to see you. I don't know about Minnesota. I'm in Louisiana, by the way. I just thought since we came on early and did the early live stream that I should show you something a little different today. And since these magazines were sitting here, I was hoping Lord Fish would be here because he wanted us to come early. And I know he loves music, but he's not here. So we're going to continue. So guys, there was a rapper back then. His name was MC Hammer. And he was noted for singing the song Hammer Time. And this is a one from April 18th. They're all saying they're from April. I don't know why. But there was a big, he made the Rolling Stone cover, guys, in 91. There we go. Can't touch this. MC Hammer. And there's an article about Faith No More on here. And other things. Living Color. These magazines are smelling rat infested, guys. I'm probably going to get a disease showing you these. I need to sell these on eBay if anybody wants to buy these Rolling Stones magazines. I don't know what I could get for them. I don't know if they're really worth anything. But they may be. They may be, guys. Who knows? Who knows, guys? I'm gonna. Thank you for the glasses comment 10. Good to see you. Please subscribe to my channel. My name is Darren, or Dream Disturber, on all social media. I have a Louisiana-based YouTube channel. On these live streams, though, we just meet and mingle with all of our friends. My hair is tied back pretty tight, isn't it, today? I had to hurry up and get on here for you. That's why. I wanted to make it for 8 o'clock. That was the time I told you I was going to come, right? So here we are. Let me lower the intensity on the phone. Got to save the battery. There you go. There you go. From Louisiana, like Britney. Yeah, I think there's going to be a Britney Spears cover on here. Dream Backup said hello. What's going on? Welcome, everyone. Thanks for subbing and supporting Dream. Thank you, Jessica, for all of your support and all of those shout-outs. It means so much. Here's another one. What date? I apologize, guys. I cannot read these dates. I think it says 92. Are you going to ask? Billy Joel, guys, famous singer. A big wig in the music industry. I wonder what he was doing in 1992. I'm sure he was making music. He was probably doing a lot of records. Back then, we did have CDs back then, guys. We were listening to CDs, compact discs, in 92. Guitar Heroes, Jeff Beck, and Stevie Ray Vaughan, guys, a famous one. So there we go. Oh, Billy Joel was on fire again at this point. On fire again. What date is this? We're still in 1992 at this point. Kevin Costner, guys. Gosh. Even in the early 90s, Kevin Costner was an American classic. Now he's definitely American classic. William Costner, guys. So yeah, these are nice, guys. Let's see what's interesting in here. Oh, look, guys, this is the height of technology for watches. If you were a tech person in 1992, you would have a digital watch. I did not wear a watch like this, guys. I had a classic watch. But if you were into technology, you would have a watch like that. The Neville Brothers had a new album out. Sony was still around. Interesting. ZZ Top, guys. Still popular. The Army. They want you to join the Army. Even back then, they wanted you to join the Army. Guys, do you want to see what vehicles look like in 1992? There you go. It's basically the same. That car could still be on the road today. Nobody would think twice about it. Wait, you couldn't even see the car, could you? It was too low. Let me do it again for you. There we go. 1992 vehicle, guys. 1992 vehicle. You know who would really love these magazines? Robert would. Guys, do you want to see what cigarette lighters look like in 1992? I know everybody vapes. Back then, we had to light cigarettes with a cigarette lighter like that. Adam, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Adam, I'm showing you guys my Rolling Stone magazines from the early 1990s. I think it's interesting